Clint Eastwood, Pale Rider.
The cast of Pale Rider, 1985, brought the Wild West to life, but behind the scenes, time caught up with many of them in ways as tragic as any Western tale. Some went out in the quiet shadows, while others faced drawn-out battles with illness. These were the gunslingers, lawmen, and outlaws who made Pale Rider unforgettable, now gone but not forgotten. Stay with us as we remember the Pale Rider actors who have passed away. A face you knew even if you didn't know his name. Richard Daart had that kind of presence, commanding yet familiar. In Pale Rider, 1985, he played the greedy mining tycoon Coy LaHood.
Well, you and your friends got 24 hours to pack up and leave.
A role he embodied with effortless authority. But that was just one chapter in a long career. From his Emmy-winning role as Leland Mackenzie on L.A. Law to his chilling performance in The Thing, 1982, Daart could do it all. Whether he was playing a ruthless businessman or a doctor trapped in Antarctic horror, he brought depth to every part. Born in Boston and raised in Maine, Daart honed his craft in summer stock and radio before making his mark in New York's theater scene. His career spanned Broadway, film, and television, earning him acclaim and awards along the way. He passed away in 2015 at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances. A versatile actor of immense range, Richard Daart was a pillar of Hollywood's golden character actors. You might not have known his name, but you definitely remember his face. Terrence Evans had a way of sinking into his roles, often playing rugged, intimidating men. In Pale Rider, he was part of the ensemble cast. Though his specific role isn't widely documented, Evans made his mark in various productions, including appearances in Star Trek and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remakes. He was a master of character roles, the kind of actor who could make even a small part memorable. Evans passed away in 2015 at the age of 81. He may not have been a household name, but his presence on screen was undeniable, contributing to the rich tapestry of character actors that make films come alive. He had the look of a classic Hollywood gunslinger, chiseled features, piercing blue eyes, and a presence that demanded attention. In Pale Rider, 1985, John Russell embodied pure menace as Marshal Stockburn, a cold-blooded enforcer leading a gang of ruthless hired guns.
It's easy. You just move your feet to the rhythm.
Stockburn wasn't just a villain. He was a force, methodically hunting down Clint Eastwood's mysterious preacher with an icy stare and an iron grip on his men. His final showdown in the film? Unforgettable. Russell was a staple of westerns, starring in Lawmen, 1958 to 1962, and countless films in the genre. But he wasn't just about cowboy hats and six-shooters. He played a submarine officer in 49th Parallel, 1941, a tough police detective in Dark City, 1950, and even took on sci-fi roles in The Twilight Zone. He passed away in 1991 at 70, but his legacy as one of the silver screen's most striking tough guys lives on, especially in Pale Rider, where his performance made him one of the genre's most chilling villains. Carrie Snodgress played Sarah Wheeler in Pale Rider, a woman trapped between duty and desire. As the widow of a struggling homesteader, Sarah saw the town's hope fade under the shadow of ruthless mining tycoons. But when Clint Eastwood's mysterious preacher arrived, she found herself drawn to him, torn between gratitude and something deeper.
Who are you? Who are you, really?
Snodgress brought quiet resilience to the role, mirroring the strength she showed in her Oscar-nominated breakout Diary of a Mad Housewife, 1970. She stepped away from Hollywood for a time to focus on family, but later returned to roles that showcased her depth. In 2004, she passed away at 58, leaving behind a legacy of complex and memorable performances. He was the villain you love to hate. Billy Drago, with that piercing stare and unsettling grin, was born to play bad guys. In Pale Rider, 1985, he was one of Stockburn's ruthless deputies, merciless, cold-blooded, and loyal to the corrupt marshal. Drago's presence added to the film's tension, making him a perfect fit for Clint Eastwood's gritty western. His performance, though not the lead, left an impact, one of those faces you never forget in a showdown. Beyond Pale Rider, he made a career out of playing sinister figures in Hollywood, from crime lords to supernatural villains. He passed away in 2019 at 73, but his legacy as cinema's ultimate menace lives on. Chris Penn wasn't just Sean Penn's younger brother. He was a powerhouse actor in his own right. In Pale Rider, 1985, he played Josh LaHood, the spoiled and hot-tempered son of ruthless mining tycoon Coy LaHood. Unlike his father, who manipulates from the shadows, Josh is brash and impulsive, eager to prove himself as a tough enforcer. Penn's performance gave Josh an air of arrogance and insecurity, making him a memorable antagonist. It was just one of many standout roles in his career. He later brought the same intensity to Reservoir Dogs, Footloose, and True Romance, but his life was cut short in 2006 at just 40 years old. A powerhouse talent gone too soon, but his legacy on screen remains unforgettable. The echoes of Pale Rider still linger, but many of its stars have taken their final bow. Their performances captured the spirit of the frontier, and though they may be gone, their legacy remains on screen. Which actor's performance do you remember most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more tributes to Hollywood's lost legends, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The West may be a land of legends, but even legends must ride into the sunset.